Hello YouTube, back again with another video. Today's video is going to be on blood offerings. What's the purpose of them? What's the 101 about them, Because a lot of people have like misunderstanding about it. Well, on a ritualistic level, blood offerings is like the highest grade of energy that you can give to a spirit. And that also depends on if the spirit or Loa likes blood, because it's, mainly I say in voodoo, a lot of Pitbull, Congo, and yeah, I definitely say from my experience, a lot of Pitbull and Congo Loa definitely like blood, especially Pitbull. You know what I'm saying? Because those spirits are very hot in nature, so they take a lot of energy. They take a lot of energy. But blood, I say this, that is like the highest grade of energy that you can give to a spirit itself. Again, the thing is, you have incense, you have food, you have alcohol, and you have blood. One thing I realized, all of these components have a different level of energy that they give, like they empower a spirit with, you know what I'm saying? Like, see, the thing about the purpose of doing blood offerings is more of in the sense of you want the ultimate results from the spirit that you're working with, But with that comes, their gifts and their power. We know that certain spirits, they can, the more we do for them, the more they do for us, So basically, it's like that exchange. What you give, if you're giving them incense, what you'll get back is on that level. You know what I'm saying? Now, what you give them, that determines on what they give you. So if you give them the highest, grade of energy, they'll give you the highest grade of results back. So it's like that typical exchange itself. But what happens in that blood process is that you take on their power. So let's just say this: let's just say this: you got a fight that you're about to do. Let's just give you an example itself. Now let's just say this: you have an enemy that you're going to fight. At any moment given. Now you go. You're not. You just feel like you want victory over that enemy. So what happens is that you'll say, well, what? I want to go to the strongest demon that I can think of. Job. You know what I'm saying? So here we go. You see that you're about to get, you're going to fight someone. Let's just say if you're a boxer or whatever, let's put it like that. Now you want victory over that enemy. I mean, this is stuff you can find in the Old Testament. You'll make a big blood offering to a violent spirit. Now, let's just say this. You go into the fight now. Now, the boxer that you're boxing, of course, you have boxing skills already because, the spirit needs something to work with, Now you get into the ring. The person that you'll be boxing or fighting, whatever, if it's outside of the ring, is not fighting a human being anymore. He's fighting the shell that is backed by a greater force, a greater power. So he's fighting the demon he's fighting the demon that is in the person. But that demon is bestowing that person with its power. See, possession. See, people have this misunderstanding, especially in voodoo today. This is shit that makes me really mad when I see these voodoo ceremonies and stuff like that on YouTube. I mean, YouTube and this and that, and people just rolling around on the floor like a fucking idiot. You know what I'm saying? Like they're having a seizure or something like that. That's not the purpose for it. Like in a practical sense, when you empower the spirit, you take on its power. And not only do you take on its power, it manifests in your life through different avenues opening up, different modes of success and stuff like that. So on a boxing level, that's the example I give. So you say, well, you know what? I'm going to go to Jabolo Bosu Twakon, or Jabolo Bosu or Bosu Twakon. You know what I'm saying? You want power. You want that big beast energy. When you hit your opponent, you want to knock him the fuck out. So you go to Bosu Twakon. You give him the blood. Now he gets hyped up. So now you enter the ring. You have more power than you ever had in your life. So your blows will be harder than you would if you didn't make that offering. So that's in a practical sense, you know, basically blood offerings, they do a lot of things, more than just not more than just opening things doors in your life. They empower you with the gifts of that law. So let's just say, even in the psychic sense, you may get their power as in, clairvoyance or whatever it is, like, their clairvoyant gifts, their clairaudient, clairsentient gifts itself, yeah. So that's what that's what the blood offering does. It opens up doors in your life. It's not something that you're just playing around and swapping blood, throwing blood in the wall. No, of course not, And, again, this whole possession thing, people have it misunderstood. When you're doing, blood offerings itself, and they do it in ceremonies for the Loa to come in whatsoever, basically, when a person's mounted itself, basically it's a manifestation of the Loa coming into them. But some people just faking it and they just throw themselves on the floor. But in reality, you get empowered with their power. It's like let's just say, it depends on the Loa that you get. Especially for my aggressive audience, man. It's like a power that's like, yeah, let's do this, It's very, like, for me, I deal with very hot spirits, So excuse me if I'm only talking about the aggressive ones. But moving away from that, for people that are into, like, there are people that are into that animal protection of animals and stuff like that, or vegans and stuff like that, this video is not for you. But for those that are carnivores, that eat meat whatsoever, this video is definitely, you can definitely put this into practice and understand what we're doing, to see that it's not animal cruelty. For those of you that are against that stuff, let me explain this. If you eat meat, you eat all the parts of the animal, maybe selective parts you don't eat, like, testicles and all this other type of shit, but you eat pretty much a good portion of that animal. What do you do with the blood? You just throw the blood down a drain. Slaughterhouses, they get rid of the blood, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And they sell the meat, on the animal. But let's just say this. They just got rid of it, threw it down a drain. So it just went to waste. Where per se, in voodoo, we eat the meat, but the blood, we know it's very sacred. And certain spirits like blood. So we give it to them as an offering to basically allow us to prosper in life and have success and, their protection and guidance. So in reality, if you think about it in that view, there really isn't, a thing of just killing animals, for like, just for fun, or just because we want to play metal music and scream "Hail Satan," 666, and all type of other type of cultural appropriating Western bullshit, But as far as that goes, it's like that animal is not used in a sense. Its use is not just for for some type of vain reason. We eat the meat as we eat the meat. We eat it just like a regular function whatsoever. But we just take that part of the animal and make it as an offering. Nobody's out there, killing animals just because they want to, scream "Hail Satan" and all this stuff or stupid shit because it looks cool. No, that meat is eaten. It's eaten, and it's put, and it's actually in its blood. It's put to use, instead of being thrown out itself, So I hope this video definitely had, a lot of clarifications on that whatsoever, With that said, I hope this video is very informative. I don't think I'm going to be uploading any videos today. Like and subscribe, everyone. Thank you guys for watching.